And a very pleasant good day, everyone, and welcome to Houston, Missouri. I'm Joe Corum, along with the world-famous Greg Davis, as the Ava Bears prepare to take on the Houston Tigers. It's football Friday night, and after a great setup on football night in Cause Country, the Dan Swafford Coaches Show, it's time for us to hunker down and play a little Ava Bear football, starting lineups and more. Up next on the best radio in the Ozarks, bar none, Causing of an FM.
The new gas-powered Kubota Sidekick is the first utility vehicle of its kind. With the freedom to roam at 40 miles per hour and the power to haul whatever needs hauling, it's where durability meets speed. Built to get the job done right, with acceleration and handling that blur the line between work and fun. Kubota. Shape your world.
Come see your local Kubota dealer. Edgeler and Hartford, Farm Equipment, Mountain Grove.
For all your roofing and guttering needs, it's Rick's Roofing, LLC, 683-8081. We understand that you need a good job done in a timely manner and the best bang for your buck. It's Ricky Jones and the crew at Rick's Roofing, and also doing excavating work, dozing, backhoe, skidster work, septic, brush clearing, mulching, pretty much anything. Give Ricky and the crew a call. 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked for. Let's build a policy your farm deserves. Hi, this is Jana Loach. Come see us at 902 Springfield Road or give us a call at 683-4751.
American Family Insurance.
We hit the highways a lot during the sports season, traveling to ball game after ball game, home and away. And the best one-stop shop for fuel, food, and convenience store needs is Signal Food Stores. And if you don't have one already, you've got to get the Signal Rewards Card. Start earning rewards for the purchases you make all the time anyway. And it's easy and free. These points are automatically converted into Signal cash each night, and you can check your balance online. Signal Food Stores, your one-stop shop for when you're on the go.
Town Country Bank is a proud supporter of Ava Athletics. From sporting our Bears apparel during the day to being fans in the stands at night, the staff at Town Country Bank has this Bear season covered. Your financial needs should be too. As you hustle from game to game this season, you can have peace of mind knowing your finances are taken care of, leaving you more time to coach, cheer, or celebrate with your favorite team. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank or visit tcbanks.com for information on our exciting new products. Town & Country Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
There's a big sale underway at Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance. We're selling our living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture with a 15% discount now through the end of October. While you're getting a great deal on furniture, check out our lamps sitting on top of a sewing machine, coffee grinder, ice cream maker, and a wringer washer. And Long Dollar sells pictures, pillows, towels, bedding, and even floral items. That's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance in the Barnes Shopping Center in Ava. Ava Bears prepare to take on the Houston Tigers. And by the way, you can't help but look down at the stands where all the Ava Bear fans are, and a good smattering of green to go with the blue and gold of the Ava Bears. Today at the Ava school system, everyone trying to wear as much green as they could in honor of Coach Tate, who passed away Saturday from heart issues. He was actually on his way to watch a college football game after coaching the Friday night football game, assistant coach at Fair High School. So honoring him tonight are the Ava Bear fans in their green attire, as well as throughout the remainder of the season, we're supposed to have BT on the side of the Ava Bear helmets. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving in the direction of the national anthem, so we'll return to the national anthem, or return to our broadcast following that, as we set up for Ava Bear football on Cause AM and FM. Students striving to be the best in academics, sports, and performing. And when you look for a job after graduation, come to the place that's the best industrial plant around, Emerson Climate Technologies. Working with the best. We want you
to come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies of Ada.
At Missouri Ozarks Community Health, our Mansfield Clinic is now open each Monday through Friday, beginning at 7 a.m. Nurse practitioners Kathy Damiano and Jacqueline Austin are available each weekday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. to take care of your medical needs. And no appointment is necessary from 5 to 7 p.m. Our Ada location is also open 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, and walk-ins are welcome each Saturday in Ada from 8 till noon. We're working hard to make your health care more convenient at Missouri Ozarks Community Health, working together to build a stronger, healthier community. Good night.
With McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu, you can choose among favorites for just $1, $2, or $3. Or, as Dad likes to call it,
Finally, some peace and quiet on this cross-country road trip meal.
build whatever meal you want with McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu.
Get any size soft drink or sweet tea for $1. Any small McCafe for $2. And all Happy Meals are just $3. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Come join us October 11th at Sylvie Field from 6:30 p.m. for the 17th annual Donna Cox Memorial Walk, raising money for AVA students planning to pursue a career in business. It's sponsored by AVA's FBLA. You can participate by sponsoring a walker, making a contribution to the Donna Cox Memorial Fund, or participate yourself, bring a friend, and your shoes. The Donna Cox Memorial Walk, October the 11th from 5 to 6:30 p.m.
When it comes to service and maintenance needs of your heating system or air conditioning units, you need to call Ken Thomas and the crew of Thomas Heating and Air. 417-251-1721. And these are the folks famous around Cos Country for no upcharges on nights, weekends, even holidays. Yes, it's true. 417-251-1721. And feel the difference with Thomas Heating and Air. The sun always rises. Your dog will always love you. And the tax man always shows up. Certain things in life are always reliable. So when you're ready to talk about life insurance, contact your dependable State Farm agent. After all, you might already count on State Farm to insure your car, and your life insurance is one of the things that matters most. Plus, there might be even more ways to save on your car insurance.
Call David Cody at AVA 683-4141 or in Mansfield 924-3231.
Ava Bears take on the Houston Tigers here in just a few moments on College Radio. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I had an honor to drive to the football game this evening, not only with Greg Davis, but the now retired and highly distinguished Keith Moore, retired from Memphis County Herald, as the Houston Tigers and the Ava Bears glance out onto the football field with sirens and noise, etc. We're about to play some football. And Greg, we got to the ballpark tonight in a really, really nice Dodge Journey. See, I've never heard of that. I guess I have, but I've never driven one, that's for sure. This is one of these crossovers. Is that what they call this thing? Crossover utility. This one's a front wheel drive. Okay. That third back seat. 7 passengers. Good room. And as you drove, I did. Yeah. Let me explain something. I was going to set the cruise control, and he said in the front seat, we're having a little conversation, and I said, man, how do you set this cruise control? And Keith looked over and says, kind of hard to believe that 67 that you're at right now is 60, isn't it? And he was real. I was trying to set the thing, get it down there where it belonged, but it did. It rode really, really nice. Quiet, smooth, and quiet. Got rear air conditioning. In fact, I was getting cold back there. Why did you say something? You have charge of it. Is that right? Only 45,000 miles here. Oh, my. This is 2015. Did I hear that right? Right. And how many miles? Only under 45,000. Under 45,000. Looking for a vehicle with low miles. So, I mean, that's good. I look at it, yeah. Wow. So I could go online tonight at autosbydavis.com and peek into that one? Yes. And it's a 2015. Now, it's silver in color. Silver in color. They actually just call it silver. Not some kind of blue, green, all up like, well, it's pretty. It was a very pretty vehicle. So I go online, peek into it. And I drove it, and we'll probably drive it back. I bet you Greg will drive, and I'll sleep in the back. Probably the safest thing for us to do. Houston, now out on the football field. You've heard the story, and Dan Swafford just finished talking about that. We talked with their coach a little earlier in our pregame show about just a spat of injuries that this Houston football team has gone through. Greg, that makes it hard to play consistent football, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. In fact, I was over on the far side of the booth talking to the Houston radio station, and I said, guys, what's your starters tonight? And they kind of looked at me and said, well, and so it's been a tough year for the Houston Tigers as week by week they've been losing key players.
8 of them, all told, headed into the nice football game. We think it will be Dakota Burchett, that's their quarterback, Anthony Carroll, Chance Mitchell, those two boys in the backfield. And Chance Mitchell, Coach Swafford refers to as pretty big and pretty good running back. Then Connor Wilson, Jackin Moss, and Ty Franklin, wide receivers, we think, in the football game. Now, Greg, we'll be tracking as well this evening, thanks to the courtesy of Great Southern Bank, who will provide us with our halftime roundup. A number of games being played across the SCA and other places. You have the list over there somewhere of games that we'll track. He does. I have a sheet of paper in front of me that I'll work with and run down those games.
On the SCA, we're going to be tracking the Mountain View at Mountain Grove. Mountain View's 1-4, Mountain Grove's 0-5. 5-0 there is going to be at the 4-1 Cabool. And a couple of 3-2, Willow will be at Salem. Also, we're going to keep track because districts are kind of starting to fall into the picture here. 5-0, Bear Grove is going to be at 3-2 Stratford. Now, those guys are just like Ava and Mountain Grove. They're arch enemies there. And then Lamar is going to be at East Newton. Lamar is 3-2 at 1-4 East Newton.
2 losses from Lamar, believe it or not. Greg's going to watch there in the center of the ring as they'll fix the football in somebody's hands. We're going to kick it off. Play the Leva Bear, Houston Tigers football. Up next on the best radio in the Ozarks, bar none, Cause Haven FM.
Saying goodbye to a loved one. You want it to be special, wrapped in care and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
Paul Wade & Associates. It's about accounting, bookkeeping, honesty, and experience. Paul Wade & Associates, with decades worth of experience in accounting work, offices in Ava and in Gainesville for years. Paul Wade & Associates, our Gainesville number, 679-2299. 679-2299. And, of course, in Ava, Paul Wade & Associates at 683-2319. That's 683-2319.
In the world of home improvement and hardware supplies, when you know what you're looking for, and even when sometimes you don't, the place where we stop to shop is Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers. And they offer special services like glass cutting, keys, paint color matching, equipment rental, screen repair, and much more. And if there's something you're looking for that we don't have in the store, we can probably get it for you. Open 6 days a week. It's Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
When you go in there, you talk to people who've been in the business a long time, and boy, they can answer your questions or kind of grin at you and say what you really mean and work from there. Gotta like that. I know that very well. Well, let's play some football, Greg. You watching out there in the center of the ring? We call it the football field. What was the decision made?
Well, your Ava Bears won the toss tonight. They're going to defer to the second half, so they'll be kicking off to the Houston Tigers tonight.
So, Ava will give the ball up to Houston. Houston sends 3 boys back, 1 standing at about the 10, 2 others at the 20. By the way, TDH Media presenting the television broadcast of this on the interweb. Taking to the 20, to the 30, get to the outside. Bears will pick him up and finally run out of bounds. That's that big running back, and he's a load and a half, and that is Chris Sean on the return. So Houston will set up shop, 1st and 10, as I'm trying to figure out how you work through this. How do you stand there in the glass? How do you work down below? And I'm not certain, Greg, how to do this. I think I'm going to lean down. Boy, am I going to have a sore back before it's all said and done, but we'll make that work. Bert Burchett should be their quarterback. Is that the youngster quarterback last year, Greg? You remember that?
Correct.
He sounds familiar, doesn't that? Shotgun set, one receiver stands beside him, or running back, and then split two receivers each side of the field from the 40. Burchett's first handoff, boy in the backfield hit, and down he goes for a loss on play. Nice job by Ava. It was for Houston. Let me see. That will be, I've lost him. Where'd he go? And that will be Chance Mitchell on the run. I had that written down somewhere, at least I thought it did. So Chance Mitchell, that must be 4-0 instead of 5-0, Greg. So they did change that to 4-0. Can you check that and see? We're working numbers here. Yes, so it is 4-0. Chance Mitchell is the running back.
Half a yard loss.
Half a yard. Good job to theirs defensively. Ball's going to rest, and I'm getting oriented here at the 40-yard line, just nigh on to it, working from right to left, the Houston Tigers. Burchett will go back to pass. Bears want to press him. He's going to sprint, put it up in the air, and it is incomplete or reception. Incomplete. Threw it out in the flat. Bears had pretty good coverage on him. The ball popped out in a way, so with that it becomes third down, 10.5. And the shot, middle part of the field, had good coverage by Ava's defense. Bears did a pretty good job with that. I think that was Connor Wilson, the intended receiver, who dropped the ball. So it is now, let's see, third down. I'm trying to get oriented to the football field, Greg, and for some reason, and I think I've spotted where we are. It is now third down and 10. Find the chains if I could. Greg's doing his best to get the window open so he can see a lot of glare to work with. The Bears are offside. Ava trying to get in on top of it all, then we moved just a little bit too soon. That's going to cost us 5. Looks to me like Mason Cole wanted to come in and do a little bit extra pressure on the quarterback, and he just lunged forward a tad. So with that, it becomes third down and 6 for Houston. And with the penalty, advance the football to the 44-yard line. Again, Houston works right to left. The Bears set up on defense. The Bears won the toss, decided to elect for the second half. We're working defense. Handed off in the backfield. The Bears are there, and down he goes. In the backfield, Chance Mitchell. Ava's all over the play defensively. Is that Caden Myers in the backfield that makes this stuff? Check that. On the defensive side, a great job by Jacob Bruffett. And with that punting time, Greg, that's not a good, that's a pretty good way for the Bears to start, don't you think?
It is. It is. It's 3 and out, and the Bears will get the ball for the first time.
I guess the light will probably be best for us as we get deeper into the game, so we'll just work the glare and lean down. Seems like I remember this from a couple of years ago. So it's punting time now for Houston. Bears want to put a little pressure on the punt. It's up and away. Bounce down at about the 25. Will be picked up by Ava. Nate Swafford going to go down right about there. So Nate will put it at the 22. Ava takes over. First and 10. Time out on the field. No score yet. It's Jim's Body Shop. The name you know, the people you trust when it comes to auto body repair services or giving you a tow anytime, day or night. And who hasn't locked their keys in their car? I've used them to help me out there too. 683-4609. That's 683-4609 for Jim's Body Shop. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support Ava Athletics. You better believe we are proud to support. Under center, Nate Swafford, first and 10. Wideouts, 2 split near side, 1 top side. Guess who gets the ball right off the top? Caden Myers, first carry, will cross to about the 24. There's a bunch of big kids along the line of scrimmage for Houston. Some maybe not with as quite much experience as you would like because of the injuries, but still pretty good football team. Second down for the Bears. Need 8 yards. Nate under center, spin a man in motion. Pitch play going that way. Blocker at the corner. Good block made by Bray to the outside. 35, 40, 45. Ripping out of bounds right there. Great pitch play. Josh Bray. And a nice block out on the edge made by the Ava Bears. Zach Mendel, I believe it was, that kind of set that up. And with that now, Ava sets themselves first down, move them chains. How about that? It was either Spencer or Zach that make the block out on the edge that set the play up for what would become for the Bears, Greg. How many yards on that run?
About 23 yards.
We'll accept that, won't we? Now Now Ava looks down at their wristbands, find out what the play is going to be. 1st and 10 at the 45. Left to right, your spin. Quarter number 1. Ava on the attack. Under center. Hand it off. Gabe Myers. Big play. Goes the other side. It's lost on the ground. Recovered by the pitch was supposed to come to senior style. Hitting on the shoulder pad. Came out, and the Houston Tigers have taken the ball. Anthony Carroll on the recovery for Houston. And Greg, that was a huge mistake made by Ava offense.
Oh, it was. Ball back at the Ava 37-yard line. That's where Houston will take over.
Pitch was just back behind Spencer, and he tries to reach for it, and when he did, it looked to me like it hit his shoulder pad and bounced out and away, and it was recovered by Carroll. So Houston gets the first big break of the football game, having 1st and 10 at Ava's, 38's what I see from where we said. They're saying 37 on the scoreboard. Back out of the shotgun, Burchett headed back to pass. The pressure's on. They're going to flip it up in the air, and we're going to be tagged with pass interference. Looks like over on the far side of the field, Spencer Skiles playing the defense, and the receiver just fell down. I did not see the contact, but it must have been there. The receiver out on the top edge was Connor Wilson. So, a mistake made, and then maybe we're going to tack up on top of it. What's the call going to come? It is a penalty against Houston. Oh, wow. No. Hang on. Offsetting penalty. Well, we caught a break right there. Pass interference and an ineligible player downfield. I think you got the right idea. Don't particularly feel comfortable doing this, but we're going to try and sit down and do the ball game. Anybody ever seen me do play-by-play sitting down? See how long this lasts. We're trying to make sure. So the penalty didn't hurt either one of us. 1st and 10 for Houston at the 37 after the Bears fumble the football. Burchett going back to pass. He's under pressure. Put it up in the air. It is dropped. Pass out on the edge this time. Coming to the near side as a receiver was Connor Wilson. And so Wilson just drops the ball, and the Bears, Greg, had the blitz on right there.
They really did.
I mean, we were going after Burchett, and we're going to get him.
Yeah, Burchett, he had to get the ball out, or he had to get it out of there. There was 3 Bears on top of him.
And we certainly had the right idea on that one. So it becomes 2nd and 10. Ball nestled at the 37. Actually, it's in between 37 and 38, closer to 38, but we'll say 37 because that's what, if you watch it on the TV, Tyson puts up there and shows you the scoreboard, and it says 37-yard line. It really is. So 2nd down, yeah, Kent would smile on that one. It is 2nd down and 10. Burchett again out of the shotgun. 2 boys loaded to the top side. Now there are 3 of them. Burchett can run up the middle. Bears are all over that. Maybe a yard gain. That's after Ava converges and just takes him down in a heartbeat. Good job defensively. Ava's quickly up on top of that. I noticed that Colby Miles was in there in the midst of it, along with, I think it was Jacob Bruffett, making the defensive play for your Bears. 3rd and 9. Now, am I correct that this might be called 4-down territory?
You know, I just look at that. Would you do it, or would you put Ava's team in their territory?
I think you try to go for it. This is a team that's looking for a reason to win a football game. So 3rd and 9, we'll see if they go on 4th down. Or maybe they won't need to. Burchett back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Set up the screen. The ball. Oh, the fingertips of Blake King. Almost an interception.
He goes down to the ground and takes some feet on the ground.
I had it. Now, Blake, that was your chance to be in the middle of the spotlight chart, but instead it's on the ground and he's pounding on the turf. So it becomes 4th and 9, Greg, so we're going to find out. Now, you've already said you think they're going to punt it away. I think they're just going to go for it.
I think put it deep, and I think you're right.
Here they come. They're going to split out. 10 receivers, 1 near side, 2, actually 1 to the top side, and then a couple of boys slaughtered up to the top side as well on 4th down and 9. It is a failed 4th down attempt, so it should be the Ava Bear football team or our football. Now, what we're trying to do right now is just sort out and decide where the clock's at. Do we have it up and running? Because we lost power here in the press box for a second or two. And so it is 1st and 10. Bears defense got give it to Caden Myers, and he will run up the middle. He'll spin outside. He'll push forward past the 40, up fighting to the 39 almost. So the 40 is where they're going to settle it in, just a little bit beyond that. How many yards you won't give him on that one? Give him 4 yards. I like the sound of Greg Davis hollering out that figure in his 2nd down and 6. Joe Corum, Greg Davis. We're in Houston, Missouri for a little work on the football side of things on this Friday night. And Greg, it is so nice to have you back here. Nice to be back. It's good to see you last week especially. It is 2nd down and 6, 40-yard line are set. Left to right roll for the Bears, moving down the football field, we hope. Caden again under the blockers behind it. 1st down and more. Myers past the 45 will end up close to the 48 by the spot of the ball, I do believe. And I would say you would instruct those gentlemen on the far side of the field to move them chains. And they do 7 yards on the field. Greg just snaps out the command, and there they go. And hopefully you're watching our broadcast tonight on TDHmedia.net or any time of the day or night once Tyson Adcox pushes this thing up on the interweb on the archive side of things. And the whistle blows as the Bears set up their play, and so we're going to play this one again, probably with 5 yards attached on a procedure called against Ava. Let's see how that's going to spin, and that's exactly what it is. Don't forget now, at the end of our broadcast, Farmers Insurance agent Rosanna Proctor will present our conversation with Coach Dan Swafford about the football game, how it went, what he thought, what we should have, or what we maybe did really, really well. We'll see how that sorts, but that's at the end of the broadcast. And we're tracking scores at halftime presented by Great Southern Bank. And you're watching it on GDHmedia.net, listening on Cause AM 1430, FM 92.1, and on the interweb at KKOZ.com. I think we just about covered everybody there, didn't we? So the Bears now 1st and 15 after the procedure called, and Caden Myers just got it all back. Pretty close on the run. I think he's going to end up at about the 47 by the spin of that. Greg gets close to 5 yards, and it is 5 yards. He nods to put 5 up there, so it now becomes 2nd down and 10 for Ava. 6:33 left to go in the first quarter. The Bears on our 2nd play, something like that, went maybe 3rd play, went for a pitch up to the top side. The ball came back behind, and we dropped it on the ground, recovered by Houston. Going to have it again. No, Nick Swafford going to kick. Swafford in the corner. Swafford might go. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. Driven out of bounds. Driven out of bounds, and barely at the 10-yard line. That's where they're going to spot him out, maybe the 9. So Nate Swafford's run right there is for how many yards? I'm working on it. He's working on it. The chain gang moved too fast. Okay, they moved the ball on him. Actually, they moved the chain on him before he could have it up. All right, where did we go out of bounds at? Wait, I think we're at about the 10, it looks to me like. So it's 1st and goal from the 10. That's 45 yards. So a 45-yard run from Nate Swafford. They faked the handoff again to the fullback, and that left that upper edge wide open for a great run by Nate. 1st and 10, spin a man in motion, going to hand it off to Caden, and he's going to slog forward close to the 5, and with that it becomes 2nd and goal right near the 5-yard line. I'm waiting for the chain gang to move it down there, and Greg, it looks like about a 5-yard carry. What you think? What you think? All right, I'm going to go with that. We'll call it 2nd and goal from somewhere outside the 5-yard line. Not far back from that. Ava takes their time. Where's the clock at? There it is over there. I guess it's over there. The clock that the kids use on the football field is out of my sight, even if I'm set down, and especially if I'm standing up. So 2nd and goal from the 6. Pitch play topside. Josh Bray going to step up inside. Did he get in? He did not. So he'll be down inside the 1-yard line. Pitch to Josh. He wanted to go out to the corner. It wasn't there, so he stepped back up and was tackled just as he was coming to the goal line. Could we then call that 3rd and goal from about the 1? The Ava Bears, after a how many yard, 46-yard run, or 45-yard run by quarterback Nate Swafford. Now looking at 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Is it Caden Myers' time or time for the quarterback sneak? See what it's going to be. It'll be Caden Myers' time. Touchdown, Ava Bears. Put those up. So Bears will blow in. And literally, folks, that's what it is. 4:30, quarter number 1. A 1-yard plunge by Ava's Caden Myers. And Ava will get the first 6 points of the ball game in this contest from Houston, Missouri on a gorgeous night for football. Is there any other way to say it, Greg, that the weather is just fabulous to play football in? So now the Bears will go for 2. This is our signature mark of Ava Bear football. Swafford has Myers behind him. Everybody else in tight. We're slotted 1 to the top side now, 2 to the top side. Pitch play. Spencer Skiles 2-point conversion. So the 2 points going to Spencer. A little redemption right there from Skiles' standpoint. And at the 4:30 mark, it's your Ava Bears 8, the Houston Tigers 0.
Home Pride Bank is proud to support the Ava Bears. We are also proud to be a full-service bank with a long-standing commitment to customer satisfaction. Our customers are important to us. That's why our lobby is open 6 days a week to help you with all your banking needs. Come experience customer service at its best. Home-owned, home-operated, Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Bears!
Now, Greg, I forgot to ask you as we come out of that little spin and transition to get the ball to Houston, the length of that broadcast. That's what you want. You knew that, didn't you? How about 64 yards on that drive? Ladies and gentlemen, after about 30 years of doing this together, Greg's got a pretty good idea of what we're going to talk about. So it was a 68-yard drive for the Bears. Biggest part of that was a nice run by Nate Swafford. And with that, Ava kind of makes up for the fumble that gave Houston their second chance to score. They could not. And so now Ava drives that 64 yards to pick up the first down. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, halftime we'll be tracking scores from around the SCA. A couple of ball games in particular we'll focus on as the evening goes on. So the Bears, Caden Myers will kick off, and the ball will come to Houston. It's a big, booming kick back inside the 10, back to the 0. And with that reset for Houston, timeout on the field. It's your Bears 8, Houston 0.
From your late model ride to your classic fixer-upper, where your auto parts specialist is bumper to bumper.
Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts, your local hometown auto parts store. We have batteries, the motor oil, all types of parts and accessories. We carry it at Bumper to Bumper, and we deliver locally free.
From your late model ride to your classic fixer-upper, where your auto parts specialist is bumper to bumper. Bumper to bumper.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Houston Tigers first and 10. Football set at the 20-yard line. It is Burchett at quarterback. Hands off. Hold opens up the middle. Look out. Big run coming for Houston. Tigers with it. The Bears finally force him out of bounds at midfield. The defensive sideline, Spencer Skiles, and the run by Chance Mitchell. He's a big boy. And Spencer was able to force him out of bounds. He's a 5'9", 195-pound running back. He's kind of a bruiser, maybe in the fashion of Caden Myers, but hold on. Penalty flag is down over on the far side. What's it going to be? They're pointing like it is, well, let's get everybody off the field a little bit here. What are we doing? Have a penalty flag, Greg, over at the 45-yard line. Houston had taken the football all the way to the 50. Now we're moving the chains and bringing them up for a set of the first down. And do we calculate off that, or are we just going to pick up the flag? What do we have? It is... Apparently, Greg, there's no penalty. Is that what you're seeing there? I have no idea what they were doing with that. It looked like a sideline penalty. First and 10, midfield. They were trying to move both coaching staffs or whatever off the sideline. How do you do that? Anyway, going to keep it. Quarterback does. He goes down. After about a yard. Now, remember, that run took you all the way up to midfield. We're at the 49 now in Ava territory. So that was the biggest run, and that came from Chance Mitchell, their big fullback build, although they don't run necessarily a fullback set, but certainly a big bruising runner, and Spencer just did a really good job of forcing him to the sideline and then out of bounds. Great, you're going to get about a yard, yard and a half. Give him 2 yards. Okay, second down and 8. That's what the board says as well. Ball near 48-yard line for Chad. Boy stands beside him. 2 receivers topside, 1 near side. Pressure's on. Throws down the field. The Bears. Oh, did he catch it? He did. Catch made to the 25. Nope, incomplete, Greg. He did not catch it. I was kind of holding on that because I really thought it went down into the ground. I think it was Connor Wilson over on the top side they were throwing to. I have a hard time to see all the way out there. I do not see clearly. at least for the time being.
Houston has black uniforms with red numbers, and they're kind of hard to see.
They're not the easiest numbers to sort. It was not that. Check that the runner or the pass play was to P.J. Mister, and I didn't have him even written down. So I'm going to write him down now. Burchett going to hand it off and up the middle and then to the outside. He's a good runner. And we're talking about Chance Mitchell. Mitchell gets into the back of the Bear defenses, and we have to come up to make the stop. Mitchell's run is good for 6 yards, and with that it becomes 4th down and 2. Ball is in Ava territory at the 43-yard line. Looks to me like Chance Mitchell is the kid you better stop and you better pay attention to. And Greg, Houston just going to go for it. That's right. Well, now let's control the line of scrimmage. Right. Let's hope they don't try to pull us off sides. 4th down and 2. Dakota Burchett, the quarterback. Hold your position, boys. Men in motion. Man in motion. Now they call the timeout. That's exactly what they were trying to do. Timeout on the field. It's your Bears 8, Houston 0.
Hey guys, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. If you're interested in buying property, our wonderful team of agents can guide you in finding that special home, farm, land, or any other real estate that only the Missouri Ozarks can offer. Check out our brand new website at showmehomes.com to see the listings we currently have in our area. Visit either the Show Me Real Estate location in either Ava or Mansfield Monday through Friday or on Saturday mornings, and someone will be there to assist you. If you're buying or selling property, start your journey with Show Me Real Estate.
MR Ranch LLC Trash Service, serving Douglas County and surrounding counties. Services are $20 a month. We accept cash, check, credit card, online, etc. Bags need to be 35 gallons or smaller and a 5-bag limit per week. To get on a route or to check service, please call 417-683-3057. That's 683-3057 for MR Ranch LLC Trash Service. Give us a call so we can haul.
Here comes Houston, 4th down and 2. Burchett going to hand it off. They're going to keep it. There he goes. Great defensive play made in the backfield by Dylan King, taking Burchett down at the 48-yard line back in Houston territory. Matter of fact, he got spotted about the 47. That was Everett out the 12-yard loss. Way to go, Dylan. And I mean, he just wrestled the quarterback down. Actually, he grabbed hold of his legs and just cut him to the ground. Beautiful defensive play. It gives the Bears a chance with good field position at the 2:37 juncture, quarter number 1. Ava leading 8-0. We have fumbled deep in our own place, but the defense able to keep Houston out. Now for the Bears, it is 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Hand it off. There's Caden Myers. Gets a little crease on the slant that moves to the top side. And Myers will cross the 40 and end up close to the 39. That's an impressive run that time by Ava's fullback, Caden Myers, and looking to move that chain, Greg. How many yards on that run by Caden? Give Caden 5, 6, 7 yards. I think that's about right. Call it 2nd down and 3. Spot the ball in Houston territory. I'm going to say the 39. 39 is probably a pretty good guess there. So it's 2nd and 3. We work from, left to right in this drive, hopefully for more points. They've up 8-0 at the 1:58 mark of the quarter. Bears will hand it off again. The ball kind of swirls around a little bit. It is Caden on the carry, and he's going to be to the 41. I think that's 1st down territory. It's going to be right on the edge of where you have the 1st down marker. Let's see where they spot the ball, and they're moving the chains, Greg. 1st down, Caden Myers, 3+ yards on the run. I thought for a second the play might be coming up to this side, the near side of the football field, the way Nate was moving in that direction. But I think what that really was is we were just opening up a hole on what would be the near side offensive line. There it is again. Caden Myers will slant and then get almost to the 30. So Ava is actually taking a step. You have Nate Swafford taking a step to the right as Myers also comes to the right. We make the handoff, and so those blockers, let's see, you have Lakey and Horn and Bepke and I believe Merritt and Dylan King along that line of scrimmage, and they're doing the best to open it up. Zach Mendel is over there on the tight end side, and you have Blake King up on the top side on the blocking set for the Ava Bears. Now, Greg, how many yards would that turn out to be? About 5 yards, apparently. Yeah, 2nd down and 5 for the Bears at the 31-yard line. Going to hand it off. Nate's going to keep it. Pitch play top side. Spencer Skiles. He's caught on the edge. Spins for forward for a couple of yards. The pitch by Nate was pretty high. Spencer got his hands on it and was able to pick up a yard or two. And Greg, that could have been a disaster.
Oh, it could have.
High pitch.
He'll pick up about 2 on the play.
So it becomes third down for Ava. We need about 3 to pick up the first down. And I'm doing my best to spot where the ball is going to end up, close to the 20-yard line for an Ava, well, close to, rather, the 25 for an Ava first down. Now, man in motion, and that may have been us. Penalty flag comes down. I don't know if Houston came across or if it's against Ava. It's against Houston. There's actually, with the motion of Spencer Skiles, who is simply spinning to come in his moved position, is, when you get right down to it, responsible for getting Houston to shove. I'm thinking that's first down. Give him first down. First and 10 for Ava. Thank you, Houston. The football, 24-yard line. Spencer was just getting ready to come into motion, and as he started to move, Houston came across the line of scrimmage. So it is first and 10 for your Bears, an 8-0 Ava lead headed to the end of the first quarter. 13 seconds remaining. This could be the first play. Last play, handed off Caden Myers. Caden will stumble across the 20 and just lunge forward to about the 17. And nice run again by the fullback, and the Bears there just kind of blowing them up. That's about a 7-yard run. We've played 1 quarter. Right now, so there's 8, and Houston 0.
You've waited all year. You have your rifles and bow sighted in, and you're ready to go. You bought everything you need, and you're ready to go to camp, chase that trophy buck. But did you fill a propane tank at your camp? Did you fill it at your house? Nothing ends a deer hunt quicker than being cold at camp or having an angry wife calling and saying she's out of gas. Don't wait. Call MS Propane today, 417-254-8083 or 417-683-5300. We'll get you taken care of. You don't want to end the hunt before it begins. Good luck this season. MS Propane, heating the way.
Hello, this is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church. As you are cheering on the Bears, I'd like to encourage you to get involved in a local community of believers. We have services at the Ava General Baptist Church Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. and on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. and would love to have you join us. Whether it's our church or another church, just don't sit on the sidelines, get in the game, and may God bless all the players, coaches, and this community.
Davis, we need about 3 yards to pick up the first down, 17-yard line, 2nd and 3. Ava in the first quarter scored how many points? 6 points? How about 8? How about 8? Then look a little better. Oh, we did. No, we didn't technically. We did score 6. Kyle scored 6. Kyle scored 6. There you go. So that means 8 points. Going to get everybody confused here. That's what quarter number 2. We would never be that way, would we? So the Bears will try to put more on the board on a 2nd and a 3-man in motion. Back to pass. There's a how about that for a throw? Was that over the top? Wide open. 17 yards. Spencer Skiles right over the top for 17 yards. Is that correct? 17-yard pass play. So it will be, let's see, that'd be Swafford to Skiles. The Bears' first play at the start of the second quarter at the 11:56 mark is a 17-yard pass play, and it's good for the touchdown, and there was no one around Spencer. He catches and just races into the end zone. Going for 2, man in motion break. Caden Myers, nope, Nate's going to step up, untouched. Nate Swafford, the 2-point conversion is there, untouched in the end zone. And so your score at the 11:56 juncture, quarter number 1, now the Bears 16, Houston 0.
Miller Lawn Service, taking care of your lawn, whether it's mowing the grass, doing some landscaping, or picking up tree limbs and more at your home or your business. And you know right now that we're paying attention to the Ava Bear football. Call Doug at 543-2294 and Colton at 337-1766 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn, commercial and residential.
Are you needing some cash now and can't wait until payday? Strong's Watch Shop and Payday Loans is here to help you. Of course, they still do jewelry and watch repair. And hunters, listen up. Get ready for the season by taking a look at their firearms collection. them at 683-1789. That's 683-1789. Or stop by and see them at Strong's, just north of the Ava Square.
Houston will get the ball on the kickoff from Gabe Myers and roll forward to about the 33-yard line. Ava driving. How many yards on that drive, Greg Davis, for the touchdown? 46 yards. So a 46-yard drive and nice pass play from Swafford to Skiles, who was untouched in the end zone for 17 yards there. Greg, you found the score too for us, didn't you? Presented by Great Southern Bank at halftime. And look at him up.
Lamar 14, East Newton 0, Fairgrove 7, Stratford 0, Liberty 7-0 over Mountain Grove.
In our football game here, Ava over Houston 16-0, and it will be Burchett, I believe, Dakota Burchett, quarterback. One boy stands beside him, and that's probably Chance Mitchell. He's a pretty good running back. Comes in motion, play goes that way, and the Bears are there all over it. Did Mitchell get back to the line of scrimmage? I think he did, but the Bears were at back time in the backfield, and there is Greg Davis, no gain. He did not move that chain at all. Chance Mitchell is the real offense, at least at this moment, for Houston. He has put a pitch on us a couple of times. So that becomes 2nd and 10, ball at the 33-yard line. Houston trailing Ava 16-0. We're just starting the second quarter of play. Burchett, shotgun set. Down the field, they want to pass. The Bears are all over it. Burchett will have to scramble. We got him down. Burchett goes down over on the top side. Great defensive play by Josh Gray over there, I think, that got there in the middle of it and took Burchett down for a loss of how many? About 3.5. So with that, we're going to call it third down in somewhere between 13 and 14. Kent Stanford would say 13.5. So Greg Davis, been around the business too long, says 13.5. 10:42 left to go in the second quarter. More scores. There's 6. Kabul 0 and Salem 6, Willow 0. Interesting ball game, that Thayer-Kabul contest. Kabul with only one loss. They're undefeated in the conference in that ball game right there. Here comes Burchett. He wants to lob it up in the air. He'll put it up, and it is incomplete. Defense being played by Zach Mendel, and the quarterback just lobbed it over to the sideline. Mendel did a good job of not making contact to create a pass interference opportunity, and so it becomes 4th down and 13.5, and it looks like Houston will punt the ball away. That assignment will fall on the foot of Connor Wilson. The Bears will send Nate Swafford back to the 40 to wake the football. Ava leading 16-0, just starting the second quarter of play, and the Bears score on the first play at the start of the quarter. Pressure is on. We blocked the ball! Touchdown, Ava. Kate Myers through the defender, into the punter, Connor Wilson. The ball was going backwards to the goal line. He picks it up, and that will be Greg. How many yards on that? Block 10-yard run. So a 10-yard run by Caden Myers as Myers blocked the punt, literally by throwing the blocker into the kicker. And as a result of that, the Bears put 6 on the board, and that's in special teams when you get right down to it. Defense when you get right down to it. And you could just see the power of Myers. He did not block the ball. He threw the defender into the kicker, and the ball was blocked by him. Going for 2, right up the middle with it, and the Bears will put you on the board. Probably Myers on the 2-point conversion. How about those Bears? So with the blocked punt, Ava will lead 24-0.
Century Bank of the Ozarks is your hometown community bank with full-service locations in Gainesville, Ava, Theodosia, and Bakersfield. We offer a full line of personal checking and saving account options, as well as a variety of corporate and business banking solutions. Our experienced lenders at Century Bank of the Ozarks specialize in residential, consumer, commercial, and agricultural lending. Since 1894, Century Bank of the Ozarks has maintained its reputation of friendly service and quick local decision-making. Stop in and let our friendly staff introduce you to our banking products. Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Whether it's personal injury, car accidents, criminal defense, and no matter if the case is large or small, Christopher J. Swadesh, attorney at law, would be honored to represent you. You can visit with the Ava office
200 East Washington, or you can call 683-2987, or even visit the website, www.swadesh.com. And from all of us at the law offices of Christopher J. Swadesh, we want to wish good luck to the Ava Bears.
The Bears kicked the ball off. Gabe Myers picked up by Houston and dancing to the 30-yard line. Greg Davis pulling down some more scores, being presented by our halftime sponsor, Great Southern Bank. And now he's poking around there and seeing this, that, and the other. What else you have for us?
No change.
Okay, so we'll leave it as it is. We can tell you this one changed a little bit. The Bears, Gabe Myers blocks the blocker into the kicker, picks up the ball, runs it in for a 10-yard touchdown. And the Bears 2-point conversion, 24-0. Now our defense set up. Bert Jett at quarterback. Spins a man in motion. He's going to get the ball. Bears have great pursuit. Got him in the backfield. Walked on the play. Ball ended up rotating this way. I believe it was P.J. Milford who had the football, but he was completely buried by Josh Bray, Caden Myers, and there was one other youngster. By the way, if you're able to watch this broadcast on tdhmedia.net or maybe see the rebroadcast, you look at that play where they were trying to punt it away and Caden got in. You need to see it to believe it. It was incredible. A loss of 4, Greg. It's 2nd and 14 for Houston. The Bears are getting ready to bring everybody in the kitchen sink up along the line of scrimmage. They're going to hand it off. Youngster gets loose. That's Mitchell. He can really run. Mitchell crossed the 30 up to the 32. Bears had a chance to catch him in the backfield, but Mitchell just a load, and we kind of ran on by us. Mitchell, pretty good run, wasn't it? I didn't see that, did you? Football came out in the midst of all of that, and Ava falls back on it, and oh my goodness, the wheels are coming off. So the Ava Bears recovered the fumble. It was Mitchell running, and he lost the handle on it, and so Ava's able to reclaim that and take over 1st and 10, football at the 32, I think is where we want to spot it, after blocking the punt, literally by blocking the blocker into the punter and running it in for a touchdown. Now Ava, off the fumble by Houston, has the football, 1st and 10 at the 32, and folks, the wheels have come off. Hand in motion. What do? Hand it up right off the middle, and that'd be Myers. Cross the 30, down to close to the 27, maybe the 26 by the spot. Yep, he'll get that far. So Kate just blowing through, and there's great blocking along the line of scrimmage by Pepke and Lakey and Evan Horn. I think Weston Merritt probably is working there, along with Dylan King. There's Blake King and Zach Mendel. That offensive line, Greg, has done a great job this season. And actually, it looks to me like they're just getting tuned up game from game to game. It is now 2nd down and 3. What do? We'll hand it off again. Myers again, right up the gut to the 20-yard line. Should be enough for a 1st down. Move those chains, and the Bears are beginning to pummel now the defensive set for Houston with the running of the big fullback, and then every now and then doing something to get you half a level off plumb. Got a whistle for a second. It looks to me like Spencer's going to come out of the ball game. I don't know if it's an equipment issue or what it might be, but Spencer will trot out and will bring in his place Justin Hall. Hey, how about that? Justin Hall will come in the football game, taking the place of Spencer, and Skiles will be working on something. I don't know if it's a blood issue or something wrong with the helmet. Looks like a helmet thing that they're working on, and Spencer comes to the sideline. Are we 1st and 10, Mr. Davis? No, yes, we are. Well, thanks, we are. 1st and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Are you awake or not? Going to hand it right up the middle. Oh, we're going to run with the big swapper. He's in the can. To the line. Goes for the pylon. Touchdown. That's 20 yards. A 20-yard run by Spencer, by Nate Swafford. Nate literally dove for the pylon, got in just at the mark. Matter of fact, he was knocking it down as he went out of bounds, but the arms come up, and at the 8:09 mark, the Bears put another 6 on the board, going to look for 2 more. Ava looks over the sideline, getting the call come in, and back in the ball game, Spencer Skiles, whatever the issue was, it's been taken care of. Nice job coming back out of the ball game as Hunter Hall. And there's another Hall playing football for the Ava Bears. How about that? 30-0 at this moment, and we're going for 2. Pitch play, top side, blocker in the corner, untouched in. There you go, Spencer Skiles. at the two-point conversion. Had to come out, came back in, put 2 on the board. At the 8:09 mark, it's your Bears 32, Houston 0.
The Labor Day sales event is over, but the savings continue at Brad Guffey Motor in West Plains. General Motors has put supplier pricing on almost every vehicle we have in stock. Discounts in the thousands and then stack additional factory rebates on top of that gives you a reason to look at a new Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC this month. Go to the website, see the selection, then come by the store and get that new car, truck, crossover, or SUV. September is a great time to get a new ride. Remember, too, stay local and come see us at Brad Guffey Motor today.
We want our kids to succeed as an Ava Bear athlete. Well, nothing gives a kid more confidence than knowing that he or she's of value. Nothing gives a child better sense of being valued than being able to carry out responsibilities at home and in the classroom. A little child can be trained how to do small chores, provided it's a part of a team effort and due credit is given for a job well done. We're building Ava Bear athletes to succeed for life. This announcement from Douglas County Chart and the Interagency Council.
Bears have a punt, and the punt receiver trapped, and down he goes at about the 17-yard line. Ball was muffed by the receiver, and with that, the Bears given plenty of time to get there and grab a hold of Chris Sechon, and they'll actually end up spotting the football. Where is it? Looking for, there it is, about the 18 for Houston. So it's 1st and 10, 18-yard line for the Tigers, after the Bears have now taken a 32-0 lead with 8 minutes left to go in the first half. Greg, I'll be honest with you, I really kind of thought this is what we were going to see, and we're seeing it. Houston's Dakota Burchett under center now. No shotgun set. He's going to hand it off there in the backfield. Now he goes for a loss. So one of the backs who ended up with the ball, it was Chance Mitchell, and he was pummeled by a couple of kids. Caden Myers was there, and I think also in the midst of that play might have been Colby Miles as well. And so well, they're not going to say a loss, Greg. I don't know how he did. I don't really think he did, but that's okay. So the ball comes back to what would be the 18-yard line. It becomes 2nd and 10. 7:25 in counting in the first half. The Bears scored 1 touchdown in quarter number 1, led 8-0, and since then 3 scores by Ava, and one of those, well, in the bizarre blocked punter, literally. You're going to hand it off again. The Bears have contained. Nope, they do not. Running back gets away and ends up at the 25-yard line. It is their featured runner, Chance Mitchell, on the run. And, Greg, he has a pretty good move or two as a football running back, does he not? He sure does. Still getting 7 that time. It'll be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Spot the football. 25 left to right. The movement of Houston in this second quarter of play. 6:45 left to go in quarter 1. Burchett is under center. No shotgun now for the Houston Tigers. They've changed things out. They're going to bring a wide receiver to the near side. Everybody else is stacked in real tight along the line of scrimmage. Burchett will hand it off again to the big running back. He will be caught, but not before he picks up a first down to the 30. It is Mitchell on the carry to move the chains, and Houston with some success right there, able to pick up a first down. So, Greg, what they've done along the line of scrimmage, they've realized that they're having a terrible time keeping the defense out of the backfield, and so they're stacking everybody, including the quarterback, right up on the line of scrimmage to try to disguise their plays a little bit better. That'd be my spin. It is 1st and 10 from the 30 for Houston, and they'll bring one receiver to the near side. That will be Connor Wilson. And everybody else, including the quarterback, in tight along the line of scrimmage. Burchett hands off. Bears are all over it. Down he goes in the backfield. There's Spencer Skiles in the middle of penetration. I think got a hold of his legs and took him down. That was Chance Mitchell. There is no gain on the play. Good defense by Ava. And maybe the Bears now have adjusted a little bit on the fact that they moved from the shotgun back down to under center. 2nd and 10. 5:33 left to go in the first half of football play. And what are they doing? Changing up players, Greg. What is this? all of a sudden they change a bunch of players. The clock is, they have plenty of time. 10 seconds left on the clock. Wide receiver comes to their side, another to the top side. They've changed what they want to do. Back out of the shotgun. Burchett wanting to scramble. Bears put pressure on. Ball is caught. First down, 40, 42. Lunge forward. Franklin with it. Ty Franklin on the reception. And that time, Greg, it worked. They kind of confused the Bears defense a little bit as they've been running under center, and then all of a sudden they snapped back into the shotgun set, and they brought Franklin over to the near side for the catch, and a nice run. How many yards on the pass play for Franklin? 13. So a 13-yard first down now set for Houston. Their first real sign of offense in the football game. Has the ball at the 44-yard line. Their territory still, trailing your Bears 32-0. Now back out of the shotgun is Dakota Burchett. One back with him. Back to pass. Burchett going to be under pressure. Throw it up. Ball incomplete. Off the fingertips of Ty Franklin. On the defense over on the far side was Nate Swafford for Ava. So it stays at now 2nd and 10 for Houston. Ball's at the 43. Thereabouts. Right nose on to the 43. Ava scoring 8 points in the first and then swapped off 24 points. Actually, more than that. Check that. Yeah, that's right. 24 points in this first portion of the second quarter. I'm looking for words. 3 receivers topside. Burchett will stay on the shotgun. 1 receiver near side, and the big running back Chance Mitchell right beside him. Perhaps it is Mitchell. He'll get the ball. Bears are there, taking down as he'll pass the 45 to the 46, and with that it now becomes 3rd down, and they're going to need, Greg, what, about 7 or 8? Looks like they'll need somewhere between 7 and 8 for a first down. So with that, it becomes 3rd down and 7. That work for you? 3rd and 7 for Houston. It's a long 7, I might add. Ball's at the 46-yard line. Ava Bear on defense. They've got to give up points in the ball game. 4:10 left to go. Till halftime. Ava's up 32-0. Bears are, well, they're in control, at least so far. 3 receivers topside. Burchett shotgun set. 1 receiver to the near side and right beside the quarterback, Chance Mitchell, on a 3rd down and 7. Burchett wants to throw it very quickly over the top. Nearly intercepted. Oh, my goodness, right into the hands of Ava's King, but he couldn't hold on. Dwight King had it in his hands. And guess what? That's twice tonight. Now, he wasn't pounding on the carpet like he was the first time around, but nearly a pick by Ava. So it is 4th down. Now they're at the 46-yard line, and it looks like they're going to go into punting formation. Connor Wilson will punt, and remember a little while ago when it was, well, Caden Myers who blocked the punter, literally. Walked the blocker into the punter. So punting him, high snap. Bears pull the pressure back just a touch. Bounds at the 30, takes a Houston bounce, goes out of bounds 25-yard line. Time out on the field, they have a 32, Houston 0.
When Wild calls, the Kubota RTV X 1140 was built to answer. Proven diesel engine, heavy-duty suspension, and traction that grips like a mountain lion. It's all engineered around a roomy 4-seat cab that converts into an extra long cargo bed, so you can prep for a trophy hunt and haul it home effortlessly. Find yours at your local Kubota dealer. Kubota, shape your world.
Edgeland Harper Farm Equipment, Mountain Grove, 417-926-5454.
For all your roofing and guttering needs, it's Rick's Roofing, LLC, 683-8081. We understand that you need a good job done in a timely manner and the best bang for your buck. It's Ricky Jones and the crew at Rick's Roofing, and also doing excavating work, dozing, backhoe, skidster work, septic, brush clearing, mulching, pretty much anything. Give Ricky and the crew a call, 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Well, folks, they called a personal foul against the Bears, and apparently it occurred on the play. So Houston will keep possession. I can't tell you what it was because they didn't tell us. Ball at the 40-yard line, Houston football, back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Just holds on the ground. Scramble for it. I think Houston recovers the football. The Bears were all over the quarterback. He was going down. Josh Bray, one of the youngsters in there, kind of hobbled a little bit, coming up out of the pile. Also down there on the ground, Jake. They're going to call holding on Aiden, and it's a holding on the Bears. How How can you be holding on defense at the line of scrimmage? What's going on here? No. The holding call is against Houston. They were pointing at Ava, Greg, and I'm trying to figure out where in the book to get that one.
Did you have holding at the line of scrimmage?
So which declined. The Bears actually had a loss on the play right there. I'm going to try to sit down and do play-by-play again. Where's the marker back? It should be a loss. Yeah, let's move the chain back a little bit right there, Greg. Is that about right? It becomes second down. I'm waiting for the change to move. 4. Yeah, so second down and 14 for Houston. The Bears caught a penalty against them on what was supposed to be a punt, and instead they called a personal foul against the Bears, so Houston stays alive. It's now second down and 14. Quarterback Burchett out of the shotgun. Receivers 2 topside, 1 near side. They want to pitch. Bears get the pass play covered. However, it was Reed DeMeister. PJ Mister will get the throw and will take it to close to the 40. And wait for the spot. Spencer comes up to play the defense. Greg, they didn't get much out of that.
They sure did. Give them 2 maybe.
So it's third down and 12 now. Houston is in Ava territory. 3:11 left to go in this first half of football play. Your Bears are up 32-0. Houston wide receiver goes topside. Actually, 2 boys up there. 1 to the near side. Burchett back out of the shotgun where he wants to throw. Burchett will go. It's a screen. It's thrown. It is caught. The Bears don't control. It is a great run. Spencer Skiles saves what could have been a touchdown. It was the pass to Connor Wilson, who had set up over on the top side. Ava came in on what appeared to be a screenplay. They threw it to Wilson, and Greg Houston has moved the chains deeper into Ava territory. Now with the football to 22, length of the pass play.
Give him 16 yards.
So had not Spencer Skiles run him down, that could have been a touchdown for Houston, but instead it's a first down, and the timeout is called by Ava. So the Bears, with 2:54 left to go in the first half, call the timeout. It's Ava 32, but Houston 0. We hit the highways a lot during the sports season, traveling to ball game after ball game, home and away. And the best one-stop shop for fuel, food, and convenience store needs is Signal Food Stores. And if you don't have one already, you've got to get the Signal Rewards Card. Start earning rewards for the purchases you make all the time anyway. And it's easy and free. These points are automatically converted into Signal cash each night, and you can check your balance online. Signal Food Stores, your one-stop shop for when you're on the go.
You deserve more than a cookie-cutter mortgage. Whether you're looking for your first home or your dream home, the best place to start is Town & Country Bank. Our lenders are here to listen to your needs and help you construct the mortgage that fits you and your new home. We'll be there when you're ready to make your move. Let us build your mortgage solution today. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank or visit us online at tcbanks.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, Smart Mortgage Solutions.
Houston Tigers, after Ava calls the timeout, have first and 10 in Ava territory down the 22-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Burchett, they've had some success on throwing the football on this drive, and a huge penalty. We'd have had the ball had it not been for this go. Lob it down to the end zone. It is up. It is incomplete. Pass into the corner to Corbin Toon. The defense being played by Ava's is Evan Bray playing the defense, but there was no pass interference call, and with that, it is an incomplete pass. Boy, that was close, Greg. Real close. Really was close. So instead of playing the defense right there, I think, well, let me see, was it Mason? Trying to get him straightened out. No, Menzel played the defense for Ava. There's the case where that height for Ava really helped us. It is second and 10, 2:48 left to go in the first half. Ava up 32-0. And now Houston with the football at the 22-yard line. Burchett going back to pass. He's going to lob it up again. The catch is incomplete. Pass out on the edge was intended for Corbin Toon. Got to write down some names that I haven't used. And now Houston is using a youngster or two that we had spotted. So with that, it becomes now third down. I'm working on the grammatical spin on that one. It is now third down and 10 for the 22-yard line. Now, Greg, this certainly is four-down territory. Now, you'll recall it was fourth down, and the Bears were about to get the punt when they had the personal foul called against us, and that's why we're still here with Houston with the football. Third got a whistle before we can snap the football and to call the timeout. It is a flag that came down. So the penalty is going to be against Houston. So instead of 3rd and 10, it becomes 3rd and 15. False start called on the Houston Tigers. Dakota Burchett's going to trot over the sideline to visit for a second or two with the coaching staff. As Houston's come out throwing, Greg, pure and simple. Pure and simple.
The ball, the Bears are stopping the run.
Yeah, they are. No question about that.
Houston cannot run. Now, Mr. Mitchell, 10 carries for 51 yards. So, I mean, he's done their heavy lifting tonight. And he's been the bright spot on the ground game, but they can't get the ground game going, but they've got that passing game going.
3rd and 15, receivers to the east side. Burchett want to put it up in the air. He's going to lob it up. There's no receiver there. So somebody was spin towards the goal post, down at the goal line, and that did not happen. So it now becomes 4th and 15.
But the receiver come across the middle instead of going towards the post.
That is correct. And the throw was way too long down the field, and there was nobody home, period. So with it becomes 4th and 15. Houston will go for it, of course. The ball's at the 28. We were in this circumstance just minutes ago when they called a personal foul on Ava. We thought we were going to get the football. They kicked it off, and then we saw a penalty flag down, and this is why this drive is still alive. So Houston sends a receiver way to the top side. Matter of fact, there are 2 of them. Get over there and cover them, boys. 2 receivers over there. Burchett going back to pass. He's going to throw it. He's under pressure. He's scrambling. We're trying to chase it, running down. Could have been a clip. It is. Gets called. Personal foul, hit in the back. A clipping call against Houston. So with that, the Bears knocked to the ground, hit from behind, and that'll go against the Tigers. The play is going to be for not, Greg. They didn't get it.
Well, they did not get it now.
So I thought we take the football. It's 4th and 15. It's our ball. It's over with. It's our football. So the Ava Bears take over on down to 28 left to go in this first half. It's Ava 32, Houston 0.
There's a big sale underway at Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance. We're selling our living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture with a 15% discount now through the end of October. While you're getting a great deal on furniture, check out our lamps sitting on top of a sewing machine, coffee grinder, ice cream maker, and a wringer washer. And Long Dollar sells pictures, pillows, towels, bedding, and even floral items. That's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance in the Barn Shopping Center in Ava.
Bears take over after the defense stops Houston. We start with the football at the 28. Nate Swafford tries to dance around a little bit with the ball, and finally has just kind of run up the middle. And even on what appears to be a busted play, gets 3, almost 4 yards on the run. Correct. Football ends up 32. You just coined it. You're allowed to talk on
it's a busted play. Yeah. They kept going, shooting to the left, shooting to the right, and picks up 3.
So we're going to call it 2nd down 7. Swafford going to go back to pass. Got a receiver down the field, wide open. You watch it on the interweb, TDH Media, you're going to be looking at that one and saying, he dropped the ball. Wow, that was mighty close.
I mean, that's a defender's beat.
Yeah, he did. So, nice pass effort, right in your fingertips, and it just kind of came out. How else do you describe it? 1:44 left to go in the first half. Ava's up 32-0. Football action live and direct, ladies and gentlemen, from Houston, Missouri. Swafford under center on 2nd and 10. Man in motion. What do? Diving off on the run, on the edge. Cade fires to the 40. And the Bears are swinging hires instead of just straight up the middle. He's slanting. Sometimes to the near side, sometimes to the far side. A nice run for Cade. How many yards you going to give him on that carry?
Give him 8 yards on the carry.
And the chains move, and it says first down, doesn't it? So 1st and 10, ball clears the 40-yard line. Ava moving with 1:33 left to go till halftime. Here's the give on the reverse, coming back this way. Good blockers up, run on the play. Pressure, guys. 20, 20, 20. Skiles takes it, comes to the near side, splits back to the middle, and then gets to the corner on the edge up on the top side, and he outruns everyone. That was pretty. That coming at the 1:18 mark of the second quarter of play, and Spencer, you thought might get 5, 6, 7 yards on the run, and the next thing you know, he breaks loose, and then it's a foot race, and to be honest with you, it wasn't much of a contest. Styles runs him over, and so now the Bears going for two, back to pass, looking for something, trying to put it in the air, we throw it in for 2 points. 2-point conversion there. So with that, the Bears were able to pull down the 2-point conversion. And I think it was King that pulled it down. Blake King for the 2-point conversion. Greg, the length of that last drive, plus the 60-yard run, of course, but the length of the drive, 72 yards. So a 72-yard drive, the 1:18 mark. The 2-point conversion is good, and the Bears now go up 40-0 over Houston in this first quarter of play. We have not punted yet in the football game, have we? No. So, Bears got 4. That one fumbled score have scored each time. So if you want to factor in that one where we put it on the ground and say, what if? Well, time might be over. That could be it. 40-0 your score. I think Houston about to get the ball back with 1:18 left to go in the first half. And Greg, I think we can safely say we will be seeing some youngsters playing football that we have not called, at least in this ball game, that we saw perhaps play in the contest the last 2 out in front of this. Ava Bears, with that lead now, kick the ball off, should be Caden Myers back to receive. Houston has 3 boys actually set back there. One stands at the 15, and that's the youngster who will catch the ball. At the 15, to the 20, to the 25, gets around, now he's hustled and down he goes. To the 29, good defense played by Ava that time. Caden Myers in on the defensive play, along with Mason Cole to make the stop. So Houston will pick up their rhythm offensively at the 1:11 juncture. We'll head to halftime, and Great Southern Bank will present our halftime scores. And don't forget now, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of our broadcast, Farmers Insurance agent Rosanna Parker will present our post-game show featuring Ava football coach Dan Swafford. And, of course, you're watching this on the interweb at tdhmedia.net, as well as listening on Cause AM 1430, the FM 92.1, and streaming live at KKOZ.com. It's everywhere. Wideouts, 2-1 to the top side. Everybody in tight. Quarterback Burchett goes under center now. With 1:11 left to go in the ballgame, Burchett will hand it off to that big running back, Chance Mitchell. And Mitchell will spin, will run, get a couple of yards, and the Bears gang tackling. Mitchell's going to catch it and carry it. Didn't catch it, but he'll run with the football to the 34, almost 35. And he is a big, bruising running back. Chance Mitchell, does a nice job when he gets the football. He's a 195-pound senior for Houston, about 5'9", big, strong runner for the Houston Tigers. Under 40 seconds left to go in the half, they've up 40-20. It becomes second down and 6, so about 4 yards on the run by Chance Mitchell. Dakota Burchett under center. One boy behind him, and the ball's down on the ground. Burchett's trying to keep it and has it, and will hold on to it. I think what happened there, Burchett probably had his leg stepped on by the center who snapped the football. Burchett immediately went down, and now Burchett's down on the field. I think they stepped on it, Greg. And so time called here with about 12 seconds left. The quarterback is down on the football field. Our score, Ava 40, Houston 0.
Students striving to be the best in academics, sports, and performing. And when you look for a job after graduation, come to the place that's the best industrial plant around. Emerson Climate Technologies. Working with the best. We want you to come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies of Ava.
When it comes to service and maintenance needs of your heating system or air conditioning units, you need to call Ken Thomas and the crew of Thomas Heating and Air, 417-251-1721. And these are the folks famous around Cost Country for no upcharges on nights, weekends, even holidays. Yes, it's true. 417-251-1721. And feel the difference with Thomas Heating and Air.
Austin Bressie, who is one of the offensive linemen for Houston, is the player that was actually down on the ground. I still say the quarterback had his foot stepped on. That's why he kind of fell down. But Bressie may have been in the middle of that. They may have tangled up their legs. One play left. They're going to hand it off. That is Houston. And with that, the bell goes off. Mitchell will run. Gets close to a first down, Greg, as he gets up to the 40. But time has expired. We played one half of football. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of 1 2 quarters of play, it's your Bears 40, Houston 0.
At Missouri Ozarks Community Health, our Mansfield Clinic is now open each Monday through Friday, beginning at 7 a.m. Nurse practitioners Kathy Damiano and Jacqueline Austin are available each weekday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. to take care of your medical needs, and no appointment is necessary from 5 to 7 p.m. Our Ava location is also open 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, and walk-ins are welcome each Saturday in Ava from 8 till noon. We're working hard to make your health care more convenient at Missouri Ozarks Community Health, working together to build a stronger, healthier community.
The Bears in command of the football game at the half, up 40-0 over the Houston Tigers, and a football game that Ava just quite honestly is dominating. The first half, there was only one score, and that was a 1-yard plunge by Kate Myers. It was a 64-yard drive. 2-point conversion was good, and as we ended the first quarter, by the way, the score at the 4:30 mark, it was Ava 8-0. However, the offense then came alive in quarter number 2. At the 11:57 juncture, that's the first play to start the second quarter, a pass play from Swafford to Skiles with a 2-point conversion. The Bears' 46-yard drive, and we go up 16-0. Then at the 10-12 mark, we forced Houston into a punt. Caden Myers comes in on one of the blockers and literally pushes the blocker back into the punter. The ball ends up heading to the goal line, rolling along the ground. Myers will pick it up and run it in for the touchdown. The 2-point conversion will be good. The Bears right there in a stunner go up 24-0. Then at the 8:09 mark, a 20-yard play, Swafford will carry it in, I guess a 20-yard run, and with that the 2-point conversion, 30-yard drive, and Ava goes up 32-0. Then with 1:18 left to go in the first half, it will be Spencer Skiles on a 60-yard run for a touchdown, and the 2-point conversion as well, and Ava will take your halftime score. It's Ava 40, Houston 0.
You made some tough choices today, huh? Like which socks to wear, or what kind of music to listen to. Well, here's a real tough choice. McDonald's Buttermilk Crispy Tenders, or the Buttermilk Crispy Chicken in their signature crafted recipe sandwiches. Choose from specialty flavors like sweet barbecue bacon. Whatever your choice, you get tender, juicy, all white meat chicken. That's buttermilk love at participating McDonald's.
Come join us October 11th at Sylvie Field from 6:30 p.m. for the 17th annual Donna Cox Memorial Walk, raising money for Ava students planning to pursue a career in business. It's sponsored by Ava's FBLA. You can participate by sponsoring a walker, making a contribution to the Donna Cox Memorial Fund, or participate yourself, bring a friend, and your shoes. The Donna Cox Memorial Walk, October the 11th from 5 to 6:30 p.m.
All right, we're talking car insurance matchups. Tell me, who's your pick in the final?
I got to go with the team with the starting lineup of more than 17,000 clutch players. Go-to guys who deliver one-on-one service but still defend against high rates by dishing out more discounts to more drivers than anyone else.
Sounds like State Farm.
Nobody matches State Farm's combination of personal service and low rates.
Call David Cody at Ava 683-4141 or in Mansfield 924-3231.
Saying goodbye to a loved one. You want it to be special, wrapped in care and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
Home Pride Bank is proud to support the Ava Bears. We are also proud to be a full-service bank with a long-standing commitment to customer satisfaction. Our customers are important to us. That's why our lobby is open 6 days a week to help you with all your banking needs. Come experience customer service at its best. Home-owned, home-operated, Home Pride Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Go Bears!
From your late model ride to your classic fixer-upper, where your auto parts specialist is bumper to bumper.
Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts, your local hometown auto parts store. We have batteries, the motor oil, all types of parts and accessories. We carry it at Bumper to Bumper, and we deliver locally free.
From your late model ride to your classic fixer-upper, where your auto parts specialist is bumper to bumper. Bumper to bumper.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at the half of this football game, it's been all day about 40-0 over Houston. Meanwhile, Brent Davis with a little help tonight from Donovan Watterson, rolling the scores on our way. Our ability to pull down the zone, which we used to try to track and number the scores around the area, is just not working tonight from this location. So, the Great Southern Bank halftime score roundup, presented by Great Southern, and with a little help from Tyler. Greg, how about an update?
Okay, here's Oak Ridge in half. Last we had was Mountain View 7, Mountain Grove 0. There, 20, Cabool 0. Willow and Salem, quite a game. Willow 7, Salem 6.
I think it's 14-7 now. I just saw that. Bring your screen back to line because it was there. Just a second.
Okay, Willis took the lead. Willow now 14-7 over Salem. Lamar 28, East Newton 7, and Fair Grove 14, and Stratford 0, and that is at the half.
So those scores presented courtesy of Great Southern Bank. Don't forget now, the end of our broadcast, it will be the Farmers Insurance Agent Rosanna Proctor presentation of our halftime, actually post-game show in conversation with Dan Swafford. We'll do that at the end of the old broadcast. Just a second or two, we'll get the statistical analysis presented by Davis Auto Sales, and the world-famous Greg Davis will step to the microphone. Our score at the half, Edgy Bears 40, and Houston 0.
In the world of home improvement and hardware supplies, when you know what you're looking for, and even when sometimes you don't, the place where we stop to shop is Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Center. And they offer special services like glass cutting, keys, paint color matching, equipment rental, screen repair, and much more. And if there's something you're looking for that we don't have in the store, we can probably get it for you. Open 6 days a week. It's Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Center, where we stop to shop.
Hey guys, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. We are so excited that we have expanded and now have offices located in Mansfield and in Ava to serve this area better. And if you are thinking of selling your place, now is a good time as any. We pride ourselves on how we market our property, whether it's a farm, land, residential, in-town, or commercial building. We use a variety of tools to bring awareness to potential buyers of the property that you want to sell. Visit either Show Me Real Estate location Monday through Friday or on Saturday mornings, and someone will be there to assist you. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
MR Ranch LLC Trash Service, serving Douglas County and surrounding counties. Services are $20 a month. We accept cash, check, credit card, online, etc. Bags need to be 35 gallons or smaller and a 5-bag limit per week. To get on a route or to check service, please call 417-683-3057. That's 683-3057 for MR Ranch LLC Trash Service. Give us a call so we can haul. It's Jim's Body Shop. The name you know, the people you trust when it comes to auto body repair services or giving you a tow anytime, day or night. And who hasn't locked their keys in their car? I've used them to help me out there too. 683-4609. That's 683-4609 for Jim's Body Shop. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support Ava Athletics.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked for. Let's build a policy your farm deserves.
Hi, this is Shanna Loach. Come see us at 902 Springfield Road or give us a call at 683-4751.
American Family Insurance.
Century Bank of the Ozarks is your hometown community bank with full-service locations in Gainesville, Ava, Theodosia, and Bakersfield. We offer a full line of personal checking and saving account options, as well as a variety of corporate and business banking solutions. Our experienced lenders at Century Bank of the Ozarks specialize in residential, consumer, commercial, and agricultural lending. Since 1894, Century Bank of the Ozarks has maintained its reputation of friendly service and quick local decision-making. Stop in and let our friendly staff introduce you to our banking products. Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So I'm wondering right now, what do they have on the lot at Davis Auto Sales? So what I do is I go on the interweb and I go to autosbydavis.com. And boom, there you see all the vehicles. Well, most of the vehicles on the lot, because every now and then Greg sneaks in a new one. Matter of fact, they went to the sale, I guess, yesterday. Went to sale yesterday. Well, I did pull down a vehicle or two to add to it. We did. Do you have on the web page yet? I did not. It does not. That's what I think. Right there. So you always want to look. And they might have that beautiful vehicle for you at Autos by Davis at 2 o'clock in the morning. And it wasn't there at 1 o'clock in the morning. You never know when they're going to pop up. You're going to be in the shop in the morning, I will be at work. So go on in and buy them. What we're doing it for. But tonight, don't do a new, anything that you're interested in. Come by the mall. We've got some stuff. I haven't had a chance to get on the lot. Got some pictures I haven't had a chance to get to. But, Davis Auto Sale or Davis Autos by Davis. By Davis. Yeah, that'll work in kind of. Then Davis Auto Sales where you come to the point. Beautiful. Look on there. There's pictures. There's prices. I love that idea. Now, let's run down what happened in that first half play. Well, first downs, Ava has 6. Houston has 5. That is the closest they are. That is deceiving. That's very deceiving. Very deceiving. Penalties, Ava has 3 for 25 yards. Houston has 2 for 10 yards. 2 turnovers in this game, 1 apiece. Their fumbles did not hurt the Bears, but Ava does take their fumble from Houston and turns it into points. Rushing, Ava has 225 yards on the ground, 17 passing for a total of 242 yards in the half. Houston, this is where it gets lopsided. 40 yards on the ground, 31 through the air for just 71 yards in the game. So 242 for your Bears, 71 for the Houston Tigers. On the individual side, Nate Swafford, 3 carries, 69 yards, and he does have a touchdown as he went 20 yards for that touchdown. Josh Bray, 2 carries for 27 yards. Caden Myers, 13 carries, 67 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 1 touchdown for 1 yard, and then the other touchdown is a blocked punt, and he will pick the ball up and run it 10 yards for his second touchdown of the night. Spencer Skiles, 2 catches, 62 yards, and that one of those is 1 touchdown, 60 yards. As he, the 62 yards, 60 of that is that touchdown run. Through the air, Nate Schwaber is 1 out of 2 for 17 yards and a TD, and then 2 to Spencer Skiles for 17 yards. Over on Houston side, well, Mr. Mitchell is the workhorse. He is 2 carries, 62 yards. Their quarterback is 3 out of 14 for 31 yards. Spread that around to Franklin for 13 yards. And Mr. 32 yards. And the Bears have control. Joe, I think we're going to see some different boys. I think you're right on that. And the clock's probably going to roll a good part of the ball game. It would be my guess. Now, tomorrow, busy day. I think we have Mizzou football coming your way. Missouri football, that is state. Missouri State football come your way. And then somebody told me Chiefs might want to play a football game on Sunday night football. Taking on the Indianapolis Colts. That will be in the evening time Sunday on the best radio in the the Ozarks, Cause-Even FM. And don't forget, of course, now, the rebroadcast of this game, Ava against Houston, about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's a busy, busy place at Cause Radio. Our score, ladies and gentlemen, at the half, it's been all 80. It's your Bears 40, Houston 0.
Hello, this is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church. Did you know that God made us to be in community with Him and with other people? We are not meant to live this life alone. I'd like to encourage you to connect with a community of believers. Whether it's our church or another church, Ava General Baptist meets for worship at 8:30 and 10:45 on Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. We would love to see you. And go Bears!
Hey, this is Tammy from MS Propane. Fall is here, days are getting shorter, and that means cooler weather is on its way. Now's the time to get those tanks set and filled up. Check with MS Propane for all of your tank set and fill-up needs. Locally owned and locally operated. Call today at 417-683-5300. MS Propane, leading the way.
Miller Lawn Service, taking care of your lawn, whether it's mowing the grass, doing some landscaping, or picking up tree limbs and more at your home or your business. And you know right now that we're paying attention to the Ava Bear football. Call Doug at 543-2294 and Colton at 337-1766 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn, commercial and residential.
Are you needing some cash now and can't wait until payday? Strong's Watch Shop and Payday Loans is here to help you. Of course, they still do jewelry and watch repair. And hunters, listen up. Get ready for the season by taking a look at their firearms collection. Call them at 683-1789. That's 683-1789. Or stop by and see them at Strong's just north of David Square.
Whether it's personal injury, car accidents, criminal defense, and no matter if the case is large or small, Christopher J. Swadesh, attorney at law, would be honored to represent you. You can visit with the Ava office, 200 East Washington, or you can call 683-2987, or even visit the website, www.swadesh.com. And from all of us at the law offices of Christopher J. Swadesh, we want to wish good luck to the Ava Bears.
Well, it's just around the corner, but the deals on a new Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC are still hot at Brad Guffey Motor in West Plains. Examples, save 15, 17, 18, 19% on certain trim levels of the new Silverado Crew Cab pickup. Get over $5,000 in savings on the popular Buick Encore, or get over $6,000 off the GMC Acadia. These are just a few of the big deals being brought to you by General Motors this month. Come by the store and see for yourself the savings. And remember, too, stay local and come see us at Brad Guffey Motor today.
When you're involved with Ava Bear Sports, you know the value of self-discipline. You know what it means to be a good teammate, to be a good sport, and to work hard. And that's why Douglas County Chart is glad to be involved in Ava Bear Sports. It's our hope that Ava athletes have a successful season and carry on discipline, teamwork, good sportsmanship, and hard work, building a good future for you and for all of us. This word from Douglas County Chart and the Interagency Council.
Glad to have Chart involved in our sports broadcast this year on Cause Radio. And pay attention to your kids and help them to grow to be good citizens. Now, the point in hand, couldn't help but notice, and let's mention this as we sign on our broadcast, coaching staff at Ava High School not wearing their typical Ava Bear coaching staff shirts, which are normally a darker color, a bluer color, etc. They're wearing green shirts in honor of the coach who passed away over the weekend, and there will be an awful lot for Coach Tate that will take place for the remainder of the season. But Greg, the football game next Friday night between Ava and Thayer, not only is it for the conference championship in all probability, but it will also be to honor Coach Tate. We're thinking about having a miracle minute. Remember those from when Lamar did that for us a couple of years ago? Miracle minute, halftime of that football game, to raise some money for the Tate family and as an honor to that community at the loss of one of their coaches just this past weekend. So we'll do that next week. Right now, the coaches themselves and a lot of the Ava Bear fans at the ballpark tonight have on green laced uniforms of some sort, and a little blue and gold to go along with that, of course. Now, Greg, memory when they were out to the center ring at the start of the football game. What happened with that, and who will get the ball?
Well, remember right, the Bears won the toss. They were deferred to the second half.
Oh,
so Kinnair will receive the ball this second half.
I see. So you think Ava's going to end up with a football, and as a result of that, we will have the ball to start. I'm going to shut that and just see if maybe that stops the wind flow from coming in. Because that air outside flows good. And it's either put on my jacket or stop the air from flowing in, and so the door closed behind us maybe will help in that regard. Don't normally do that, but it is, and I didn't wear a long sleeve shirt, but I do have my jacket. Houston will set up and give us the football in the second or two. Austin Gotts will do the kicking. Now let's see if they're thinking onside here. Trailing by 40-0. And this is the third quarter. They need a little bit of everything. The Bears, well, we have some hand folks, looks to me like, standing up close to the football where it is. And we're a little closer. Now, waiting for everybody to step back off the sidelines, and we have some sorts for that. A little earlier on, I don't know if it was actually a penalty or just kind of a warning to each sideline to stay back. Stay back. Don't get so excited that you kind of walk out on the football field, although I don't think we really were. At least that wasn't my field. Anyway, we're going to get everybody's attention eventually, and maybe we'll blow the whistle and play some football. 40-yard line, back to receive for Ava. Is that Nate Swafford I see standing back there? Let's see how quickly we change things up. It is a kick in the air, taken to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, still on our feet, Down we finally go 39-yard line. Time out on the field. Ava 40, Houston 0.
Strict attention to detail. That's what sets Kubota construction equipment apart. It's how we maximize performance, increase strength, and give you the dependability you demand. We engineer our equipment precisely at every level. It's what makes us a leader. Now get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through March 31st, 2019. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
Come see your local Kubota dealer. Edgeland Hartford Farm Equipment. Mountain Grove.
Looks like Zach Richards, who just took the kickoff, will work as quarterback. Is he under center? Let's look and see who that is. Going to hand it off. No, it's not Zach. It is Zach Richards, who is the fullback, and he will take the football and run up the middle. It was Zach Mendel who will quarterback, and we saw this in the game last week. So Zach Mendel at quarterback and Zach Richards in the backfield working in the fullback position. How many yards on that run by Zach?
10 yards for first down.
Not bad. The Bears have already, I repeat, have already changed up their players. Everybody make note of that. Quarterback is Zach Mendel. Fullback is Zach Richards. And we're looking down this, that, and the other. Getting ready to play a little football. I believe that's Wyatt Johnson, receiver to the near side. Up at the top side for Ava. Receiver split east side. Man in motion. We're going to hand it off to Richards again on the carry. And Zach's going to get close to the 45. Looks like maybe the 46-yard line. So the varsity football team, the starters for the team, are not pretty much starting this third quarter. Now, along the line of scrimmage, we may still have some of those kids. But even that seems to have changed. How many yards Zach got on that run?
4 yards, almost 5.
Almost. Let's just go 5. Let's just go 5. I'm going to take second down and a long 5. Does that work for you?
A lot of shirts out there.
All has certainly changed. Now I'm trying to just get my score sheet out here, my crib sheet, and roster, and work from that. So at quarterback, I believe, Zach Mendel. Richards in the backfield. Richards going to get it again. He'll dive up the middle this time. Houston says, no, you're not. And after a couple-yard gain, Richards will be thrown back. So what was that, the third time we went to the fullback well, and that time Houston a little bit better job, even though how many yards he got?
I got him 3 yards on the carry.
So you do that again, you have first down, because it's 3rd and 3 football in Houston territory. It's 48 or thereabouts. Ava Bears with a 40-0 advantage starting this third quarter. And Greg, to be honest with you, the best thing we could do is just play after play after play and eat up the clock and let it run down. So it is 3rd and 3 for Ava. Man comes in motion. Pitch play and the penalty flag goes down before we get much going. The motion back for Ava that time was Hunter Hall. That's probably going to cost us 5 yards, you think? It sure does. So instead, we were actually going to hand it off to Zach Richards again, but the 5-yard penalty turns a 3rd and 3, if my mathematical knowledge will work for me, to a 3rd and 8. And he's my mathematical knowledge. His name is Greg Davis. I'll leave it up to him. So now, we're in 4 down 2. Well, I don't know. Benson, we're just here to eat the clock. It is 3rd down and 8 for Ava. Ball moved back on that 5-yard penalty to the 48-yard line. It's actually in between the 47 and 48. So quarterbacking for the Bears right now is Zach Mendel. One receiver to each side, slot back. Man comes in motion. Back to pass is Mendel. He's in trouble. He's going to have to run. He's had a great run. It's pulled down just before he got to the first down. So it's going to be short. Nice run there by Zach. He was tackled by Corby Kuhn, who made the stop. And so with it, it is 4th down and about 2.5, and the Bears bring on their punting team. So it looks like Ava, with 4th and 2 required, will punt the football away and give Houston the ball back. So the Tigers will send a pretty good-sized youngster in Dakota Burchett, who is tall, and he really is. So Burchett, who is 6'3", 177 pounds. He really looked tall out there on the football field. So the Bears punted away to Houston with 7:45, and the clock, by the way, my friends, is running. Bears are up by 40 points. And now we'll see whether the defense can stop Houston. High snap. There's the punt. The kick is up and away, and it's a good one. Bears have coverage down the field. It will go down. Can we stop it before it goes in? The answer is yes, we can. Bears at the 1-yard line. Time out on the field. Houston has to go 99 yards. At your Bears 40. Houston 2.
For all your roofing and guttering needs, it's Rick's Roofing, LLC, 683-8081. We understand that you need a good job done in a timely manner and the best bang for your buck. It's Ricky Jones and the crew at Rick's Roofing. And also doing excavating work, dozing, backhoe, skidster work, septic, brush clearing, mulching, pretty much anything. Give Ricky and the crew a call, 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Ava Bears, by the way, it is 40-0. The 42 was where we kicked the ball from. Now Houston has to go 98 yards for touchdown. The scoreboard actually shows that. So it is 40-0. The Bears changing up their offense entirely. Let's see if we do the same thing. Nope, some of our defensive players are still in there. Handoff right up the middle, and the run will get close to the 5-yard line. 6:22 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Bears do keep some of our defenders still in there along the line of scrimmage, in particular, still in the ball game. And Greg, we may still have our first-string defense in the football game. And I think that's the case, at least for the moment. It is now 2nd down and 8, ball at the 40-yard line. Dakota Burchett out of the shotgun will hand off, and the Bears are able to stumble up the running back, but not before he gets to the 45-yard line. It's Chance Mitchell, who is a load. He's a big old kid. Chance Mitchell, about 178 pounds, I think it is. 195, 195, 5'9", big, bulky youngster, and he can be a load to carry down. 3rd down and 7 now. Well, I think that's much closer to 3rd and 6, by the way I see it. So 3rd down and 7. Ball's at the 5-yard line. Houston trailing Ava 40-0, and the clock continues to run here, and the clock will run for the rest of the football game unless Houston scores. They want to throw, Greg. They're going to have to throw from their end zone. 3 wide receivers, back to pass, quick throw up in the air. There's a Bear, caught him at the 1-yard line. Defense play by Blake King. He came right up on the receiver and made the tackle. Great defensive play made by Ava right there. Also, Brody Tidwell, I think, was in there defensively for Ava. Check that. Nope. Jacob Bruffett in there defensively along with Blake King. And so it becomes 4th down and 7, punting time. And the Tigers, Greg, will be standing at the back of the end zone to punt this thing out. Mendel will stand at Houston's 30 waiting for the punt. Here it comes, and it's not very good. Bounds out of bounds. It'll be Ava Bear football at the 30. It's your Bears 40, Houston 0.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked for. Let's build a policy your farm deserves.
Hi, this is Jana Loach. Come see us at 902 Springfield Road or give us a call at 683-4751.
American Family Insurance.
Ava Bears with the football as we set up 1st and 10 from Houston's 30-yard line. Mandel, I believe, quarterbacking in the backfield should be Zach Richards. We're going to hand it to Zach Richards. He's loose, running right up the middle by Mandel on the keeper, and Mandel gets close to the 10-yard line. We take the handoff. Quarterback Zach Mandel kept the ball, Greg, and how about that run down to about the 11? 19 yards on the carry. So a 19-yard carry by Ava's quarterback, Zach Mandel. That looked very nice for Ava. Wide outs, one to the near side. Looks like one about to head to the top side. The top side would be Mason Cole, and the near side receiver would be Jesse Bruffett. Ava's Zach Mendel and Zach Richards are in the backfield. Mendel the quarterback, Richards the fullback slot. And every now and then a motion man, Hunter Hall, comes in motion from what would be left to right. Going to hand it off to Richards, and he goes right through and across the 10 down close to the 8, well, maybe 9-yard line. By the way, it looks like this spot will come. So with that, it is now 2nd and 10 for the Bears with 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. Ava in command up 40-0, and it looks to me like Thayer was pulling away from Kabul a little while ago. Did you have that score, Greg? It was 20-something, I think it was. 40-0 in this ball game.
20-0 Thayer over Kabul.
All right, so the Bobcats are still on a roll, undefeated in the conference, and that sets up next week's ball game between Ava and Thayer. That ought to be at Donnybrook. Zach Mendel under center. Man spins in motion. Everybody moves too soon. Penalties going against the Bears. We were moving along the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped. Now remember, we're kind of changing things up, especially on the offensive side with those kids along the line of scrimmage, etc. So the 5-yard penalty turns this into a 2nd down. And what, about 7 now, Greg?
Now it'll be 2nd down and 12.
2nd down and... Was you sure about that? Oh, I see. Okay, 2nd down and 12. You're right. You're always
give
right.
a first down and a half yard.
Okay. So 2nd down and 12 or so for Ava. Ball must be spotted somewhere between the 12 and 13. Mandel under center. Wide receivers, one to each side of the field. Now a man comes in motion. Going to hand it off to Richards, running in for the touchdown. He scores. How about that? 12 yards. Richards, a 12-yard run. So 12-yard plunge by the second fullback of the football game for the Bears. Zach Richards will carry it in, and Zach also is carrying about 2 defenders from Houston with him as he comes in to score. You know, Zach doesn't appear to be that big of a kid, but boy, did he ever run with the football and carry defenders. Now, what are we doing? We're standing around waiting to go for the 2-point conversion. The length of that drive, Greg, if you would, please.
30 yards.
So a 30-yard drive. Remember, we got it on short field. That's the defense stopped him, and we're going to blow the play up in the backfield. So the extra point will fail. However, at the 1:40 mark of the football game, and the clock should be running right here. It's the Bears 46, Houston 0. We hit the highways a lot during the sports season, traveling to ball game after ball game, home and away. And the best one-stop shop for fuel, food, and convenience store needs is Signal Food Stores. And if you don't have one already, you've got to get the Signal Rewards Card. Start earning rewards for the purchases you make all the time anyway. And it's easy and free. These points are automatically converted into Signal cash each night, and you can check your balance online. Signal Food Stores, your one-stop shop for when you're on the go. Monica immediately jumps to the telephone and says, Joe, it's not the end of the ball game. It's the end of the quarter. And you're right. 46-0 our score. The length of the drive, if you would, Mr. Davis. But just
that drive was 30 yards. Well, I'll tell you what, I like that Zach Richards going right up the middle. Like you said, he was carrying 2 guys into the end zone with him. We're going to see some future Bears.
We can see Mendel and of them with Zach as first names. There have been a couple of times in the football careers of us where we've had kids with the same first name and we stumbled all over ourselves. So here we go. Joy and delight is about to happen again. So with that now, 1:40, and they stop the clock. The ball is kicked by Ava to Houston. Will be taken to the 25, now the 30, little crease right there, and up to the 40, still on his feet, down right about there. Houston football, Bears 46, Houston 0.
Town & Country Bank is a proud supporter of Ava Athletics. From spooning out Bears apparel during the bone to being fans in the stands at night, the staff at Town & Country Bank has this Bears season covered. Your financial needs should be too. As you hustle from game to game this season, you can have peace of mind knowing your finances are taken care of, leaving you more time to coach, cheer, or celebrate with your favorite team. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank or visit tcbanks.com for information on our exciting new products. Town & Country Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Sheldon, thank you very much. Here comes Houston. 1st and 10. They're going to run right up the middle. Big hole will open. And on the carry, there he is, Chance Mitchell. And boy, did he ever run through life. So I'm not certain if we changed out a uniform or two. And yes, we have. So with that, on the nice run by Mitchell, breaking over into Ava territory, chains are being moved. 35 seconds left, third quarter. Ava's up 46-0. So the Bears are making defensive switches here and changing out and playing some of our younger players with a chance to catch your breath and get in, play some football, and that's a good thing. 1st and 10 now for Houston. The Bears are up 46-0, and the clock is rolling. It is the handoff again to the big fullback, and he'll get a wedge and run to the corner. On the run is Chance Mitchell, and he's going to get to the 31. Let me say this again, like I did in the Salem ball game. Greg Davis, we are playing our junior varsity and our freshman football players in this contest, and we have been at least moving in that direction since halftime. So quarter number 3 is in the books. Our score, the Bears 46, Houston 0.
There's a big sale underway at Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance. We're selling our living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture with a 15% discount now through the end of October. While you're getting a great deal on furniture, check out our lamps sitting on top of a sewing machine, coffee grinder, ice cream maker, and a wringer washer. And Long Dollar sells pictures, pillows, towels, bedding, and even floral items. That's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance in the Barn Shopping Center in Ava.
Students striving to be the best in academics, sports, and performing. And when you look for a job after graduation, come to the place that's the best industrial plant around. Emerson Climate Technologies. Working with the best. We want you to come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies of Ava.
So the Houston Tigers 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Start quarter number 4. Ava's up 46-0. And there's the snap, there's the pass, and the Bears have good defensive contain as they tried the screen pass, but the Ava Bears did an excellent job in corral Connor Wilson. And did he get anything, Greg? Yeah, picked up about a yard. So a 1-yard pass play as Ava's able to contain, then finally bring to the ground the receiver and the person of Connor Wilson. Second down at 9. 11:30. Clock should run for the rest of the football game. 46-0 your score. The mercy rule applies at 35 points. We'll see if we can keep that thing rolling and get us on home for long. 3 receivers come to the near side. Quarterback set up 4. I believe that is Burchett still in the ball game, and he'll bootleg to the top side. No one is there. Touchdown. Quarterback. They'll go to Burchett. 31 yards. How many yards? 31-yard run by Houston's quarterback. They faked everything to the near side, and the Bears were completely faked out of their stocks. There was no one there on the quarterback bootleg to the top side of the football field. They brought the motion to the near side, and that's where we focused, and Burchett simply spun and ran to the top side and untouched into the end zone. That wasn't hard at all, was it? So a 31-yard run by Houston's quarterback, and Burchett goes in. I think they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here. Dakota Burchett Chet puts the first points on the board, and they come at the 10:49 mark of the fourth quarter. And please remember that Ava has shifted from, and now a timeout's going to be called by Houston. 10:39 left to go in the ball game. It's your Bears 46, Houston 6.
At Missouri Ozarks Community Health, our Mansfield Clinic is now open each Monday through Friday, beginning at 7 a.m. Nurse practitioners Kathy Damiano and Jacqueline Austin are available each weekday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. to take care of your medical needs. And no appointment is necessary from 5 to 7 p.m. Our Ava location is also open 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, and walk-ins are welcome each Saturday in Ava from 8 till noon. We're working hard to make your health care more convenient at Missouri Ozarks Community Health, working together to build a stronger, healthier community. Did not. You started it.
With McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu, you can choose among favorites for just $1, $2, or $3. Or, as Dad likes to call it,
Finally, some peace and quiet on this cross-country road trip meal.
Fill whatever meal you want with McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu.
Get any size soft drink or sweet tea for $1. Any small McCafe for $2. And all Happy Meals are just $3. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Corbin Toon will run it in on the two-point conversion as he took the snap from the center and kind of dodged a couple of tacklers. So the two-point conversion is there, and Houston is at 10-12 mark now as the clock will run. Put points on the board. It will be Houston 8, your Ava Bears 46.
Come join us October 11th at Sylvie Field from 6:30 p.m. for the 17th annual Donna Cox Memorial Walk, raising money for Ava students planning to pursue a career in business. It's sponsored by Ava's FBLA. You can participate by sponsoring a walker, making a contribution to the Donna Cox Memorial Fund, or participate yourself, bring a friend, and your shoes. The Donna Cox Memorial Walk, October the 11th from 5 to 6:30 p.m.
Well, Greg, you're pulling down scores I see over there. What do you have passed along? He's writing them down over there, checking them twice. Going to make certain. 35, Houston, 42. Okay, see that one. Right here, it's 46, Ava 8, Houston. And the Bears kind of letting that happen by changing and putting our young kids in. That's a good thing. Ava will take it at the 30, actually 20-28, then we'll go down right about there. So Ava's offense, who scored just a little while ago, matter of fact, a 12-yard run by Zach Richards with extra point Bailey, taking that 46-0 advantage to carry us into this fourth quarter. Then, the length of the drive, Greg, I forgot to ask you that. For Houston, a 31-yard run by Burchett. Was that it? 61-yard drive. So a 61-yard drive put together by Houston. And with that now, the Ava Bears will get back on the offensive side of things. Last I checked, we had Zach Mendel as quarterback, and we've been featuring Richards in the backfield. Now, let's see if we stay with that as we sort things out, and we have not. We have changed the quarterback, etc. So the handoff is made by Ava right up the middle, and the quarterback right now is Wyatt Johnson. So Johnson will come in as quarterback. Let's see if Richards comes. Yep, it is still Zach Richards who will be the fullback. So quarterback is Wyatt Johnson. Johnson's a freshman, 5'4", and 145 pounds. How about that? Zach Richards is a fullback, 150-pound sophomore. And those youngsters featured at this moment, quarterback and fullback. How many yards you going to give? Give him 3 yards on the carry. So Richards for 3. It's second down and 7 with 7:40 left to go in the football game. Man spins in motion. Here comes Johnson wanting to run. Caught in the backfield. Down he goes. That time, Zach Richards kind of got mixed up in the action. Was hoping for the option, but never got the chance to do it. And he lost a couple of yards. So it becomes third down at 9. 7:25 left to go in the ball game. At the end of our broadcast tonight, we'll have our post-game show presented by Rosanna Proctor, your farmer's insurance agent in Ava. Sit down with a coach for a second or two. Actually, we'll stand with a coach for a second or two, talk about the football game and Thayer next week. 7:05 left to go. Ava with it on third down and about 8. Pitch play. What do we want to do with it? We're going to hand it off instead and get absolutely nothing. Houston all over that play. I think it's the motion man coming this way for Ava was Hunter Hall, and Hunter is taken down for a loss, and it becomes 11. 6:44 left to go in the ball game. Clock should run for the remainder unless Houston scores again. 46-8 is your score. Bears with the margin necessary to keep this thing moving. So now let's set it up and see what we're going to do. What do you think we'll do, Greg? I think we'll punt it.
I think we need to punt it.
Yeah, so let's punt it away. Zach Mental will do that job. Houston will send a youngster to stand back at the 38 waiting for the punt. High snap. We got a good look at Kate Myers with a punt. Fair catch is called. It bounced down inside the 40 and will be tagged out at the 37-yard line. Time out on the field. They have a 46, Houston 8.
When it comes to service and maintenance needs of your heating system or air conditioning units, you need to call Ken Thomas and the crew of Thomas Heating and Air. 417-251-1721. And these are the folks famous around Cos Country for no upcharges on nights, weekends, even holidays. Yes, it's true. 417-251-1721. And feel the difference with Thomas Heating and Air.
Well, let's see if maybe Houston has changed some things up on the... Yes, they have. They've changed some things up on their quarterback set and other players. So a difference now coming from the Houston Tigers with 5:18 left to go in the ball game. And now have a timeout called by Houston. So they've changed up a bunch. And they're going to have to talk about it, Greg. So timeout on the field. Our score, Ava 46, Houston 8.
The sun always rises, your dog will always love you, and the tax man always shows up. Certain things in life are always reliable. So when you're ready to talk about life insurance, contact your dependable State Farm agent. After all, you might already count on State Farm to insure your car, and your life insurance is one of the things that matters most. Plus, there might be even more ways to save on your car insurance.
Call David Cody at Ava 683-4141 or in Mansfield 924-3231.
Saying goodbye to a loved one. You want it to be special, wrapped in care and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
Well, Monica, they took a real short talk about it. T.J. Mister's going to end up with a handoff of the run play set by Houston. Mister's able to run for first down, Greg, a little bit more, wasn't he?
Sure did, give him 12 yards on the carry.
So it's 1st and 10 now for Houston. Ball at the 49-yard line. They're working from right to left with 4:33 left to go in the ball game. Davis up 46-8, and they've changed up their players as well. Shotgun set. Mister comes in motion, and Mister's going to end up with the ball. The Bears got him cut off, and he steps up inside past the 40, and will end up at the 47. So what they're doing is they're setting a quarterback, but I'm not certain he even gets the ball, or not very long. Danny Venable, I believe, is Houston's quarterback, and P.J. Mister twice now has come in motion and either caught the ball on a snap or taken it from the quarterback and ran around over to the top side. 46-8, run was good for about, 4 yards by Mister, and now with that second down in 6 for Houston, ball in Ava territory at the 47. Wide out top side, one to their side. Quarterback should be Danny Venable, and the whistle goes down and the ball falls out, but there's a penalty flag, and it's against Houston. Delay of game against the Tigers, and the clock is stopped again, Greg. And I don't see why you do that when you're the mercy rule. 46-8, 3:38 left to go in the ball game, and we're playing as if the score were 7-0 or something like that. 46-8, now the clock is moving. Wide outs top side, one near side. Venable at quarterback with a back standing beside him in the ball game on second down in a bunch. Pass play off the fingertips of the receiver would stop the clock, but it won't. Thank you very much. Clock will continue to roll. So with that, it becomes third down at how many? Third down at about 11, I think. That's what you say, George. Third and 11 for the Tigers.
Their markers are hard to see.
They really are, aren't they? Over there on the far side, it's tough, especially for those old eyes that need a little attention but can't find somebody to do it. So it's third down at 11, wide out top side. Shotgun set for quarterback Danny Venable with two boys to the top side waiting for the snap, and they're going to hand it off. Nope, running right up the middle with it, and on the carry, and finally going down at about the 49 is the running back, and that is Dakota James. If I'm hesitating a little more than I normally would, it's because the numbers in the Houston program are intermixed. They're not 1, 2, 3, 4. You go down to 15, and all of a sudden it's 56. You go down to 19, and it's 57. And that's kind of hard to find them. 4th down and 11. Houston going to go with it. 2:15 left to go in the ball game. They'll have Rosanna Proctor, Farmers Insurance Agent, presenting our post-game conversation with Coach Dan Swafford in a second or two. Punting time, and the Tigers will punt the ball, low punt, down along the ground, and Ava will get away from it. The clock rolls under 2 minutes, and the ball's going to end up at the 13-yard line. Well, since everybody's taking real short breaks right in here, Monica, we'll just keep it right here. Our last attempt to play an ad ended up with them running down the football field after talking for about 15 seconds. So probably ought not do that, Greg. You think that'll work for you? Greg, you actually sit down now. I'm sitting down. I could have, and we may get a play off, and we may not. 1:30 left to go in the ball game. Now we're going to have to get one, maybe two off. 46-0 is your score. And so the Bears will snap it a couple of times, and we may go into the victory celebration. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're in formation where the running back is standing back at about the 5. The ball will be snapped from the 12-yard line, thereabouts, and the flag comes down. We took too much time. What would we do that for? Why would we do that? So the Bears are called for false start. 1:02 left to go in the contest. It would be a 5-yard penalty. I'm not certain what that was about, Greg.
I'm not sure either, and unless it stops the clock.
Yeah, it does. 1:02 left to go in the contest, and we can't start the clock until we snap the football. So 46-8, 1:02 left. Ava will set up, and we'll see. I believe that's Wyatt Johnson, who is the quarterback for the Bears. And now the clock is running. We want the clock to run down, and we're just having a hard time seeing that field clock to get the snap at the right time. There it is. There's the snap, and we'll put a knee down. So let the knee down, let the clock roll, and that's going to be close enough to doing it. We might have 1 second left. Might have a second left where we have to snap the ball again. So the Bears will have to snap it once more. It is 2nd and 10 for Ava. One more snap in this football game is over with, and you can do it anytime you want to now. We're inside, and offsides, don't throw the flag. Let's just end this thing. So I think we've now brought this into the books. This football game is over. Clock will run out. Final of this ball game. It will be set up for what could be the district championship next week between Ava and Thayer. It's the Ava Bears 46 and the Houston Tigers 8.
Paul Wade and Associates. It's about accounting, bookkeeping, honesty, and experience. Paul Wade and Associates, with decades worth of experience in accounting work, offices in Ava and in Gainesville for years. Paul Wade and Associates, our Gainesville number, 679-2299. 679-2299. And, of course, in Ava, Paul Wade and Associates at 683-2319. That's 683-2319.
Ava Bears walked away with a relatively easy victory over the Houston Tigers, 46-8, the final score. Bears were up 40-0 at halftime, and it was all Ava. Myers, 1-yard plunge, 64-yard drive, 2-point conversion good, and the only score of the first quarter comes at the 4:30 mark. Ava goes up 8-0. Then the Bears just explode. It is Swafford to Skiles, pass play, about 51 yards, or about a 15-yard pass play, 46-yard drive. Bears 2-point conversion, 16-0. That's with 3 seconds off the clock in the second quarter. Then it will be Caden Myers who will block a punt. He will pick the blocker up and literally carry him into the kicker, then pick the ball up and run it in from 10 yards out for a touchdown, 2-point conversion off the block punt. Bears go up 24-0. Then it will be Swofford on the run. Then the 2-point conversion. 30-yard drive. Ava's up 32-0 at the 8:09 juncture. And then with 1:18 left to go till halftime, a 72-yard drive. Better part of that, a 60-yard run by Spencer Skiles. 2-point conversion. The Bears take that 40-0 halftime lead. Then in quarter number 3, it will be the second string, if you want to call it that, although it certainly didn't look like it. It will be sophomore Zach Richards in the fullback position, 12-yard run, and it is a 30-yard drive. The Bears go up 46-0, and then when we've changed out everything, Burchett will carry it in 30-yard run with a 2-point conversion, and that will set your final score. It will be Ava 46, Houston 8. The Bears do set up to take on the Houston Tigers, both ball clubs undefeated in the conference, and will play one another Friday night at Sylvie Field. On this from Houston, Friday night of football, it's your Bears 46, Houston 8 for Cause Sports. I'm Joe Corum.